Hello and welcome back to RaceGOW3. I'm your host, Dan Sugano, aka FPV Skittles, and in this video we're going to be building and flying RaceGOW3 track number 7, which was created by Freshbread and is sponsored by HDZero.
HDZero began life as the brainchild of Carl Zhu. Carl had a vision to offer pilots a low-cost, low-latency alternative to analog. Carl saw that there was an opening in this market. If he could design, engineer and manufacture a low-cost alternative to DJI, something that was similar to the cost of analog but offering digital, many manufacturers underestimated the thirst for racers and the desire for low latency when it came to digital FPV. Provided the first 1S digital tiny whoops. 4 years later, we were at a stage where HDZero has an incredibly strong following and an incredibly passionate following. We have a system that's all on one board. That's Carl's dream. We're here. It's 2024. Carl's dream is out there. HDZero stands alone as the only digital FPV provider of low latency, high quality digital FPV.
Huge shout out to everyone at HDZero, especially in Brian and Carl, who I've had the pleasure of working with on a couple different projects, including the all-in-one board that I hope to see lots of racers flying this coming race season. Alright, so now let's get into the build and breakdown of track number 7. As you can see here, it's kind of all one piece. So I'll be breaking it down and we'll build this back piece and then add on this front piece. So let's go ahead and get that started. Alright, so now we have the track broken down into the elements. As you can see, the section parallel to the camera has 7 sections with an elbow, 2 T's, and 2 5-ways, and then the section perpendicular to the camera had a total of 9 sections with an elbow, 4 T's, a 4-way, and 2 5-ways. So the unused sections, we have 4 total sections and a 4-way and 2 elbows. Alright, so now let's build it back up. We'll build each of these sections individually and then put them together. So I'll start with this one. Alright, so here we've got this section that will connect over here. It's got a gate and then basically a double gate and would be a ladder, but nothing on this side. Let's lay that down and so now we have this section built. We'll just hold it standing up. We'll have the other section and connect them together. And then all the spacing's done as long as all your sections are the same, which they basically have to be to build it. Just make sure everything is tight, pushed together, and squared up. So straight line here, this perpendicular straight line here. Alright, there you have it. RaceGOW3 track number 7, created by Freshbread and sponsored by HDZero. Let's go to the fly-through so you know the path for this track. Here's the fly-through for RaceGOW3 track number 7, created by Freshbread and sponsored by HDZero. So you're going to start facing this outside gate here, which is your start-finish gate. Fly forward through that and then immediate left turn into the middle gate here. Continue your left turn over or around the start-finish gate and then into the middle gate. Continue your left turn, laddering all the way up over the top and around the pole. And you're going to do a big split S drop motion all the way back down to the bottom gate. Then switch to a right turn and come around, right ladder up into the middle gate the opposite direction. Continue right ladder around the pole. Then kind of slalom between the 2 poles and then switch to left turn around this pole, between the poles again and over the gates, drop down and then through the far middle gate, then right turn down to the far bottom gate, then switch to left and come over or around this gate here in a left turn motion, back through it, left turn around, back to the start, and that's a lap. So basically you start with a triple ladder up, 1, 2, and then 3. You have to go over these 2 gates here and around the pole. Then you're going to come down, and split us either way, down through the bottom gate. Then you're going to switch to a right turn motion. You have to come around or over the start gate. Again, a right ladder up, 2, and then to the top. Then you have to come over and between the poles, switch to a left turn here. Again, you have to come over and between the poles here. You can't come around the outside of this pole and go to the gate. You have to come between the poles and back through the far middle gate, right turn down around the outside, through the bottom gate, and then you can cork screw here over the top and through, or you can come around the outside. And that's a lap. So the left ladder up and do a big split S, right ladder up, across the top, switch directions, quick split S down, right ladder back to the start, corkscrew around the back, and there you have it. It's a lap. It's a pretty tight one here. Lots of switching of directions and spinning and some tight motions, but pretty fun. So have fun with this one. And yeah, good luck. Oh,